Alright, so how's it going? And today we're looking at the best RTX 4000 series gaming PCs that you can get that are pre-built and ready to go. So hey, if you like the video, press on that like button. If you want to see more videos of that kind, subscribe. Let's not waste any more time and let's begin with the cheapest to the most expensive, being the RTX 4070 Ti. So yeah, the only 4070 Ti gaming PC that's worth it right now on Amazon is the Advanced Battle Station RTX 4070 Ti gaming PC. It's got the Ryzen 7700X, it's got 16 gigs of DDR5 5600 MHz, a 1TB NVMe PCIe Gen 4 SSD, Windows 11, and it goes for $2,000. Now, yeah, that's a really good price for a pre-built gaming PC compared to the other pre-builts out there, not compared to custom-built PCs, because custom-built PCs are always cheaper, but the plan is that you want a good gaming PC. You don't want to build it yourself, you want it ready to go, and it's got everything you need without any further enhancements. So yeah, this one really ticks all the boxes. I love the Ryzen 7 7700X. It's one of the fastest gaming CPUs out there until the X3D drops, so you gotta keep that in mind. Once the Ryzen X3D drops, things will change, but given the way it is, the Ryzen 7700X is an 8-core 16-threaded CPU that's a pretty fast one, so you can get away with streaming, you can get away with video editing, 3D rendering, anything you throw at it. It's one of the fastest CPUs out there, and it will not battle like our RTX 4070 Ti. Now, this is a relatively cheap. As you can see from the benchmarks, or as you saw, you're getting 4K performance okay, you can get 1440p performance more than okay, and streaming is more than okay too. So hey, that's a very good one for $2,000, and this is the only PC we have for the 4070 Ti. Now, switching the focus to the higher end brothers, the RTX 4080. So we have two PCs. The first one, which is the more convenient one in my opinion, for $2,600 you are getting the Ryzen 7700X from iBuyPower. It's the same 1TB NVMe SSD, but with a 2TB mechanical hard drive next to that, and a 32GB 5200 MHz RAM. So we're looking at a RAM bump, we're looking at kind of an SSD hard drive bump, and the RTX 4080 is actually around $400 more expensive than the RTX 4070 Ti, so that makes sense why this PC is more expensive. Of course, but that's $600 expensive, but pre-built PCs, as I told you, usually more expensive than custom built PCs. I think that one is pretty good, and it's got liquid cooling. I believe that's a 240mm AIO liquid cooler there, so it will cool our CPU just fine, and the CPU doesn't bottleneck our GPU. And the RTX 4080, you know what it is. This is one of the best GPUs out there when it comes to gaming. You can play games at 4K, true 4K, no problem. With ray tracing even, you'll have no problem. So yeah, one of the best GPUs out there. And there is the other PC from Advanced Battle Station 2, but this one is a bit overpriced. But hey, it's got a 7700X, 32GB of RAM, and a 2TB M.2 NVMe SSD. I think it's more expensive because the SSD is a 2TB one, not a mechanical hard drive next to that. And the case looks more decent in my opinion. It comes in white, it looks really good. Ventilation seems to be more than fine in both PCs actually. But hey, if you like white cases, I guess this one goes for you. Now, the last two PCs from the RTX 4090 lineup, we got the Thermaltake Frostbite, and we got a Skytech PC that's out of stock right now, but there is another Advanced Battle Station PC. So ABS, these are actually a company that's Newegg. They make PC parts, they put them together, and they make a pre-built PC. So that's a pretty trusted brand, and they really take a lot of home runs with these pretty cool cases, pretty good looking cases, white cases. So again, the Thermaltake one goes for $3,800 and the ABS goes for $3,800. Pretty much around the same pricing, pretty much around the same hardware here and there. So yeah, I'll leave that to you, and there isn't a big difference there. But hey, when it comes to the RTX 4090, it's the biggest, baddest GPU out there. 4090 means 8K, means 4K. You have no problem whatsoever, and we're looking at a 13900KF on the Thermaltake counterpart and another 13900K on the ABS counterpart. So hey, you got no problem with both ones. And there's another PC with a 7950X and an RTX 4090 that I will link down in the description in case you are interested too, from Ian, which is the Ian Odachi Gaming PC. It's got the same specs pretty much, and you have really all what it takes for a great gaming PC. So yeah, that's been it. These are the top 3 or the top pre-built gaming PCs regarding the 4070 Ti, 4080, 4090. So if you like the video, press on that like button. If you want to see more of that, can subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.